Hello, hello, hello! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another show! My name is Gerard. This is my little brother Alex. The missing guy is JR. And we are your hosts of the GAJ Podcast. Welcome to another show, everybody. We are going to... Whoops, I'm still reverbing like nobody's business, but... Switch gears here a little bit. Welcome to another week, guys. It has been a week. I will tell you that. I am pooped, but always look forward to jumping on and recording a show with my bro. How's your week been, dude? How's your week been, dude?
All right. It's been pretty warm out here. Of course, Southern California. And just so boring. I just work and come home. But Fridays are better. I get to work from home. And it's a lot more laid back. And I can poop when I want to poop. I can take a little nap if I want to. Go for a walk, do some pull-ups.
That is the best thing about working from home is being able to poop in your own bathroom. I'm just going to say that. Yeah, working from home, like the best thing about working from home is being able to poop in your own bathroom. Whatever. I don't do that, but that's because in my home office, I have a bathroom and I close the door when I'm pooping and then I close the door when I'm done pooping.
My bathroom's positioned so that the door opens up inside, and I put a little shelf on there to hold my phone or a tablet.
Oh yeah.
When I'm pooping.
Oh, I definitely have. I have a clip with a magnet on it that holds my phone. Like I clip it to the towel rod. So I can watch video clips and YouTube videos while I'm pooping, and then Ashley says,
"Looks like we're in the sun right now with that background."
Yeah, because we're welcoming the heat wave. If you've seen the title of the show, we are welcoming the heat wave. I don't know how warm it is out there for you guys, but here in Kansas City, we got pretty close to 70 degrees today. So here in Kansas City, especially given that last week it snowed. We are welcoming the heat wave. For you guys, that's probably just December, but that's probably just December weather. But
it's 69 today. Yeah, 69.
Oh shit!
It's only gonna be 61 tomorrow. Sunday. It's gonna rain. Well, I'll be damned. Free car wash, bitches.
Nice. I have to take my car to the car wash. It is still muddy as muddy gets because. As soon as I got back from my last camping trip like 3 weeks ago, it got cold and snowy, and it wasn't a good idea to take my car to the car wash. So it is still a muddy, muddy, muddy mess. So, But anyway, I digress. I thought I was going to be able to get it washed this week because it's been pretty warm. I think we started out on Monday, and I think we got pretty close to 50, and it's just kind of slowly gotten warmer all week. Peaking here on Friday I think we got, I don't know if we got to 70. We were at least 68 or 69 degrees, so that was cool. I liked being outside and not needing a jacket. In fact, I was in a golf shirt and even felt kind of warm in that. And I will be wearing shorts for the rest of the weekend. But, man, it's been a busy-ass week. I've been all effing over the place.
That's why I like weekends where I just don't do shit. It's like, what do you do? I just lay on the couch.
It's the best. It's the best. You know?
I go grocery shopping, and when I'm at the grocery store, I'm thinking, like, I can't wait to get home. To just lay down.
Dude. Friday, come home, chill out for a little bit, eat a little dinner, record with you, and then I kind of chill out the rest of the weekend. Although, this weekend, I might actually try to get out and get a little golf in. So we'll see. We'll see.
I should try to get walks in because if it's nice and sunny outside, I'm really pale right now. For all my friends from out here, I'm super dark, especially in the summertime. I'm just like pale because I don't go out into the sun that much.
Pale for a Filipino, not
Yeah.
we get it. You white people, we're not that pale, but
Yeah,
for Filipino,
you look at me, you're like, yeah, that guy's here for DEI. That guy's woke as fuck. But there's also the vitamin D aspect of it, so I kind of need that. And it's just really good to go walking outside.
get the blood flowing, baby. Get the blood flowing.
Get some fresh ocean air.
Yeah, I think my goal is to get some workouts in this weekend too. My softball team, we're actually going to get out and hit on Sunday, so kind of looking forward to that.
I re-signed up for flag football. They raised the price, which is kind of annoying. But
yeah,
play this season. It's kind of a young man sport. I say that, but there are also older people that play it.
so I would still play. It'd be fun.
You know, I'll play spring and then maybe summer league also.
Oh, I just realized what I forgot to open up. Dang it.
Tomorrow I'm going to drop in on a Muay Thai class that my
Oh, nice.
partner runs. I go there.
Oh, yeah.
You won't charge me because I'm me.
That's cool.
I'm experienced. I got a name. I got a reputation.
You got a reputation. I'm the shit. That's why.
I used to go all the way down to LA, or not down, but up to LA based on where I'm located, which is great because I got to train with some at a really reputable academy. I kind of make my name for myself out there.
Hell yeah, dude.
But
be visible, be known.
Times change. You change jobs. You're like, okay, that's a lot of money to pay.
Bro, yeah.
I'll get back there eventually.
I was talking to one of my customers.
It's kind of cool because I went out there and I just kind of made an immediate impact where it's like, they're like, this guy knows his stuff. And then the one that the girl that runs the Muay Thai program out there, who's not the head guy that started the academy, but the girl that runs the Muay Thai portion out there.
Mm-hmm.
I think she remembers me from, decade and a half or more of being around Southern California. Plus, she's from the Philippines, and
nice.
My Muay Thai shorts have a Filipino flag on it.
So she's like, Mabuhay!
No,
or does she do this? Does she do this?
No, she doesn't.
Or oi.
Because it's around Thai culture, but she doesn't recognize a Filipino-ness in me, and she tries to show off my shorts to the class when I'm around.
Oi, Pinoy.
She was having people calling me Kuya though.
She what?
She was having people call me Kuya, but technically they should be calling me Crew, which is a Thai.
I'll say if it's a Thai thing, shouldn't they be kind of like saying sensei in karate?
But they're also that school also has a good amount of Filipinos in it.
Okay. You can cross over. It's all good. It's all good. Well, cool, man. That's cool. We are already off the rails. We're kind of going off the cuff today, folks. There wasn't very much prep, so if you see me shifting, it's because I'm kind of moving things around so we can do things like
So it's Friday.
get in some mom spaghetti.
It's Friday.
Because
it'd be organic.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I like shooting the shit about food because I like food. It's my favorite pastime. And speaking of food, we'll start with moms because, yeah, we are probably going to boo shit around a little bit.
You realize that last week we actually talked about mom's actual spaghetti, because we talked about having those days when we were actually
with banana ketchup.
No. We were talking about those times when we were home when we were little. We were home for summer vacation, and mom would make spaghetti for us to eat during lunch, and we'd make spaghetti sandwiches.
Oh fuck yeah!
I just realized we actually talked about mom's spaghetti. We didn't really acknowledge it.
That is true. That is true. Good call. Good call. Well, mom didn't have spaghetti this week. She had. Let me bring this up. Put it on the stage. Barbecue pork short ribs, garlic fried rice, kimchi, and a banana. I gotta say, something I have never gotten into is kimchi.
Me neither, but you know
it's
what?
Never done it for me. It's supposed to be good for you.
Pretty fucking healthy. Whenever I watch workout videos. People talk about nutrition. They're like, yeah, eat kimchi. I'm like, oh, that's something I never really got into, but okay.
Dude, I remember mom and dad eating that growing up, and I just hated the smell. A little too vinegary, and then it was just like all kind of bitter and sour and stuff. And I don't know.
That's not a Filipino thing. That's a Korean thing. I don't know.
Yeah. It's not a Filipino thing, but a lot of Asians like kimchi. I don't know. It's not something I've ever been able to get into. If I mix it with a shit ton of rice and whatever meat, I can probably deal with it, but yeah, just not my thing. Just not my thing. Do you have anything cool this week? Or see anything weird?
Hold on. Let's see if I can present this bitch up here.
Love it.
Oh boy, look at all these choices I gotta look through. No, bitch, just go ahead and
what do I share first?
I don't take pictures of my food. I think it's really lame. But I took a picture of my food. You just gotta.
Oh my god! There you go.
As you know,
what was that?
I try to go get Filipino food on weekends. This is just what I had last week, which is actually, I would love it if they had it tomorrow, because Saturdays is usually when I go. I try not to do it on Sundays, but if I get that itch, I will go also on Sunday. What we have here?
Yeah. Well, that's what we got, man.
I think it's a national Filipino market chain, because it's also in Chicago, called Seafood City.
Yeah.
Little restaurants in there. One of them is Grill City, which is what I always go, because if you give me the choice between Jollibee food and like more traditional Filipino food, I'm going more traditional Filipino food.
Jollibee is a fast food joint.
I mean, not this Filipino food at Grill City is not going to be, super homemade. It's going to be very like cafeteria-like, the cafeteria version of Filipino food, which it kind of is. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's what's available.
What do they call like the point? I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, though.
Yep, but that's what I do. I point at it. Well, I also know the names of it, so I also say it, or I'll say, "What is that?" I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, I want that.
Then we got here. You got the white rice, of course. We got in that big container. That's going to be menudo.
Oh, maybe. On the white container. No, you see the big container.
Big container. Yeah, the black container.
Yeah.
Menudo, you see the basil leaf. You see the veggies with potatoes, carrots, those peppers, pork.
Yeah.
Whatever sauce they make. I have no idea how they make that sauce. I think it's made out of tomato something.
Yeah, it's good.
This is probably a bunch of sugar in it too. And then the meat's gonna be beef and liver. I do not the liver though. If I should take a picture afterwards where it's all gone except like
except the liver.
I just don't.
What is that? What is that called? The one in the white container? What is that called?
That is picadillo. That is a similar type of sauce.
But it's got like also ground beef in it.
Beef caldereta. Also,
dude, type of sauce. I love beef caldereta.
Yeah, beef caldereta there sometimes. It costs extra because it's beef.
Yeah.
It's expensive now.
Where the menudo is pork, right?
Yeah, caldereta. I'm getting caldereta.
Fuck yeah, that's like one of my favorites.
But picadillo is actually a Filipino dish that I've been able to make a couple times. It is. If you go to YouTube and you see how to make it, you're like, dude, that's super easy because it's just ground beef and like soy sauce and tomato paste, and you probably don't even need the tomato paste, or just throw it.
I don't know.
It's actually. I watched.
It all looks good.
I watched many YouTube videos on how to make picadillo, and actually, our aunt in Elgin makes it too. But it's just. It kind of looks like taco beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there it's in a container, so it looks very soupy.
It's one of those things I actually like to just pour it on the rice, mix it all together, and just eat it.
Oh yeah, that's what I end up doing. With if it's caldereta, if it's menudo, if it's picadillo, I end up just throwing it all on the rice.
Ironically, menudo and beef caldereta, I don't necessarily mix it. Like it ends up being mixed anyway. But I usually like to keep the rice not so sauced up until the end when all I'm doing is trying to soak up the rest of the sauce.
There's another Filipino restaurant that's way farther from me. I used to go to. I'll probably go there too a little bit more. Their food is they usually have a bigger spread, a lot more options.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes a lot more homemade. But when I went there, when I used to go there, a lot of times they'll give me my food. You know, of course, it kind of looks similar to what you see here, and then they'll take their ladle. They'll grab sauce and just dump it on the rice. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I try to.
I was trying not to eat so much rice, but you did that. That rice is going all down this pie hole.
Yep. I like it, but I don't like it poured on because I try to have everything in separate containers so that I can still eat the rice in quantities I want, and then whatever rice I've left over, that's when I put it on there to soak up everything that's left over on the plate, and then eat it.
Yeah, but at that time I was trying to cut my carbs. This is several years ago.
Yeah.
Pandemic, and
you weren't doing that after that sauce pour.
They did that, and I said, "All right, well, I'm not cutting carbs today. I'm not gonna waste it. You put sauce all over the rice."
Yeah. I gotta tell you, one thing you should try. I feel like it would be pretty good on a lot of things that you were just eating. This is like my breakfast last week, but it's toast, eggs, bacon. But have you ever had chili crisp? It's like chili oil with like it makes me think of like red pepper flake in like the chili oil. It's not just red pepper flake. It's awesome. It's got like a good spice to it. It's so good, dude. You need to look for like chili crisp in the store. It's like typically it's going to be in a jar. It's all kinds of like, it's kind of weird. It's like all the dried pepper spices in chili oil, in some sort of oil, and man, it's so good. I don't even know how to describe it. It's so damn good. I love it on my eggs, on a burrito, on rice. Fuck, it's good. You should really try it. And put it on your eggs. I think you'll really like it on your eggs. Whether it's scrambled eggs or like over medium eggs.
My eggs are reserved for longanisa. And actually, nice. Last week I was talking about how I was running out of longanisa. I was running out of eggs. Well, when I went to the Filipino market, when I went to Seafood City, I was like, I gotta buy more longanisa while I'm here. That's what I did.
How do you cook that? Do you do it in the pan or do you put it in the oven?
Pan.
Or microwave? Pan.
Pan with water. It says, if you look at the instructions, it says you cook it in a pan and water, and then once the water evaporates, you put it in olive oil. I just do water.
I feel like the olive oil would make it a little too greasy.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. It definitely would. But so I got longanisa, and then I went to get eggs. And last time we talked about eggs, I talked about how
expensive they are and how limited your
expensive. They're limited to 2 dozen eggs per purchase. Mm-hmm. They cut that in half. It's only 1 dozen.
Holy crap! Really?
And the price went up by like $1.50. I was like, Jesus Christ! This fucking country.
I'm gonna check with Ashley to find out. I'm gonna check with Ashley and find out how much our eggs are costing, because I might need to.
And that was a cheap one too.
Change that.
I don't even look at Target anymore because it's like $9.
Yeah.
If I go to another grocery store that I sometimes go to, it's like $6.50. But I went to Trader Joe's and it was the cheapest at like $4.60 something. Last time I got it was like $3 something.
Man, I better check with Ashley, because if we're spending frickin' $8, $9, $10 on a dozen eggs, I'm gonna have to switch away from that.
I'm just gonna buy chicken.
Yeah, chicken's good. Speaking of chicken, check this out. Man, Baka.
Are your headphones working? Because I think it's feeding back into the microphone. So sometimes there's a little bit of an echo.
Ooh, I don't know. I can hear it through my headphones.
It's not too bad. It's just I can hear myself echo a little bit.
Weird. Sound speakers. It shouldn't be going through my other speaker. It should just be going through my headphones.
No,
I don't know. That's weird.
I thought it was kind of weird because I was hearing the echo, but you have your headphones on. I don't hear it.
Yeah, I would say I don't hear the echo. I made these last week. These are good. Made some chicken nachos. The only thing I was missing was I wish I had some sliced jalapenos to put on there, and that'd have been. So I had that and had a big old jar of salsa. That was my dinner last week. Chicken nachos. Getting into it. I like nachos.
I kind of want to do a throwback to the '90s. I want to do pizza rolls and rice. But I don't have a rice.
Oh yeah, hell
I
yeah!
don't have a rice cooker, which is actually a good thing because
do you remember
rice and everything?
I know I did. I don't remember if you did, but do you remember kind of splitting the pizza roll open and then shoving rice in there?
Oh yeah, that's how you do it. You bite half. You eat half of the pizza roll, or just the top part of it, the pizza roll.
Yeah.
And then you put the rice in. It's usually not as hot rice, maybe even colder rice.
Yeah.
Which was great.
That way it's a little stickier too.
Yeah, you get the contrast between the hot and the cold. Because the pizzas are really hot, and you're a kid. You're like, no, I want to eat that fucking shit now. I'm not gonna wait.
Yeah. And then you burn the roof of your mouth.
Yeah. With the rice, totally. It was like an equalizer.
I didn't even bite it off. I would turn it sideways and stick my fork in there so I could split it at the seam and then shove the rice in there. So I had more pizza roll with my rice.
I want to do that. I want to have a '90s night where I do pizza rolls and rice.
I feel like I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'll have time this week. Maybe next week. We haven't done neither of us have done. What were we calling it? First bite reactions. Might have to do that. I might need to get some pizza rolls next week and make some rice and show our audience how it's done. Go with a little first bite reaction. It's not, no, but
that's like a 900th bite reaction.
Well, first bite reaction and first bite in 30 years reaction. But yeah, might do it. Might do a little video short on that and post it up there. So I think it might be kind of cool, dude. This is the place I got to take you to next time you come to Kansas City. Oh, it's not the restaurant, but there's a place called the Peanut, and they serve the big ass wings. So it's the big wing where it's got the drum, the flat, and the tip of the wing.
Oh yeah.
So they're huge. So when you order, when I ordered a dozen, it's because I'm taking 2/3 of that home. If I go there for lunch, there's a lunch special. It's 3 wings and fries, and it's because the 3 wings are more than it's more meat than 6 wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. Easily, it's probably more 8 or 9 wings from Buffalo Wild Wings.
I don't do BW3s unless I'm in Ohio. I feel like once
me neither.
It just didn't. When they came out to California, I was excited. I went there, and it just felt cheap.
Yeah, yeah.
Around. I didn't feel the magic that I felt as a
Not
kid.
the same. Not the same.
Well,
next time you come out to KC, we'll go to the Peanut and get some wings. Their fries are really good when they're fresh too. Oh, nice. That was kind of what I ate for dinner tonight. I love wings. Wings are so good. So good. Man, I just love food. Food is I just really enjoy food.
I had to revitalize my diet. I feel like I've gotten real fat in the past couple of weeks.
Oh, I definitely have. I've been so busy. I haven't worked out in 2 weeks.
I guess because I'm not getting my 10,000 steps daily. Right now, I'm right below 6,000. That's mostly because work gets busy and you get home. You're like, well, I got to lift also. So shit. So I don't get as many steps as I want to be getting daily.
Yeah, I need to. That's kind of one of my goals this weekend is to get back in the gym because I've just been so damn busy last 2 weeks. And last weekend I was so tired I slept almost all weekend.
Oh, nice. I can work out from home though. Actually, my gym is 20 steps away, so I really have no excuse except
100%.
Sometimes I just don't want to change and feel gross. But my apartment is actually set up as a gym. Like I could replicate. I could replicate my workout in some way, shape, or fashion with what I have at home, which is actually pretty cool. So it's like, well, I don't have an excuse to not work out.
I just need to get
lighter. I could do different angles.
Well, don't forget, man. We're gonna be in Costa Rica in a couple of months, man. We got to be able to be up by the pool with our shirts off and stuff. So that's why I'm trying to get in.
I will have a big belly still.
Oh, I'm still gonna have a belly, but I feel like I can shed a little bit and at least like walk across the pool without getting completely winded. Just get a little conditioning in. I might have to do a little crash diet so I can look good in the suit and everything. But yeah. Yep. We're gonna we're gonna be in Costa Rica at an all-inclusive resort, so I'm probably gonna eat a lot. So I need to do some things now. Also, we have planned a trip. I have agreed to a trip for Ashley's birthday, in which I'm not even gonna do it. We are going to Vegas for her birthday to see a show. Spears. No, not quite.
Celine Dion. Actually, I think she's retired. Oh shit! You wanted that away.
We are going to see the Backstreet Boys at Sphere Las Vegas. So.
Oh, is that the Sphere? Nice.
Yeah. It's actually like that thing looks cool from the outside. So the commercials have been cool, and she's super excited about it too. Every time we see an ad for it, she's like, "We're going to that."
I think our sister went and saw them in Milwaukee, maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it was in sync. I don't know. One of the two. Or maybe both. For a while, they did a joint combination. I forgot what they called it.
Oh, it was the Backstreet Boys with with New Kids on the Block.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. New Kids on the Block.
I was in the right vicinity.
Yeah.
It's about like a 10-year difference, but right
boy bands, right?
Yeah, they created a super boy band. Which, hell, why not, dude?
You know what? Because they came to Kansas City, and one of Ashley's best friends that you'll meet at the wedding, Allie, went, and so did their boss, Nancy. And they loved it. And I was like, you know what? I probably wouldn't brag about it, but if I had the chance to go, I probably would have gone.
Dude, if I went, I would get a fucking t-shirt, a hoodie, a hat. I would wear that shit. Dude, I want a fucking Taylor Swift shirt, but I don't feel like I'm not going to a concert, and I probably will never go to a concert because that shit's hard to get, and it's very expensive if you can get access to it. But I would love to have a Taylor Swift shirt and just walk around and be like, "Hey, look at this fucking idiot." Like, what? I'm wearing Taylor Swift.
You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to be in Vegas. I am going to get a t-shirt, and I will wear it. And I'll take pictures in front of the big-ass fountain and the Sphere, and yeah, I'll do it.
The t-shirt of a band that I always wanted to get, and I've actually got on YouTube, got really close to pulling the trigger, mostly because of the jokes that surround this band, is Nickelback. Oh,
that's funny.
I still might get one. Just it's kind of a joke thing. But you know what? I don't mind Nickelback. I kind of like Nickelback.
I like it.
Fucking playlist, dude.
I like the one song and all the other songs that sounded like the one song. No?
Yeah. It's like variants. Yeah, why not? It's like a remix.
Yeah, I was saying, if you've ever liked a remix, why not just like it from the same band?
And I watched some old music videos from Nickelback. I'm like, yo, that's a good video. I think where they have the clock on top of the head, it counts down how long until they die. Ooh, that's strong stuff.
I am not good with music videos. I don't know music videos very well at all.
No, it's from like 2001.
Yeah.
Recent.
Well, shit. I mean, honestly, the last one I really remember is.
Did they make music videos still?
And I don't. Yeah, they do.
Generation Alpha, Generation Z. You watch music?
The only one I really remember like that sticks out to me is, and I don't even remember which song it was, but it was Aerosmith with Alicia Silverstone hanging from the bridge by her belly button.
Ooh, I've been listening to that on fucking on Spotify. I listened to like, oh, that's Alicia Silverstone video. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
It's Alicia Silverstone and Liv Tyler.
Yeah. Yep.
Good times, dude. We grew up without MTV. We didn't have cable, so we had to go.
Yeah, we had to go to our friend's house. Friends' houses
to get a glimpse of Alicia Silverstone and Liv Tyler.
Yep. And then I'm gonna bring it up because you mentioned it. Taylor Swift flexing her influence and bringing Travis Kelce back for at least one more season.
I think he should retire. I think if he's thinking, retiring. If you're thinking about retiring and that's your line of business, your line of profession, I think it's time to retire.
I think he would have. I think he would have if they would have
won.
Not even won the Super Bowl, but just they got. I think the way they went down. I think it left a sour taste in his mouth, and
that's called belt to ass. That's like Ohio State to Oregon in the postseason.
Yeah.
That's what
so I think.
I
think that's why he wants to get one more in.
Ohio State, Oregon, all over again. The second time, not the first time.
He just doesn't want that to be his last game. The way that went down, so I get it.
He was shit, dude. They didn't give a chance for the rest to sway it their way. Like Kelce dropped the fucking pass.
Yeah.
He dropped the fucking pass. What the hell is that? And
literally the only person that performed on the Chiefs was Xavier Worthy. I think Hollywood Brown had one too.
Touchdown. It was kind of during the garbage minutes, but it was like that was a sweet pass. That was a sweet catch. You know, it's not going to make a difference in the outcome.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, give them something to cheer about.
Yeah, it was too little, too late, right? And I said Hollywood Brown. I meant D-Hop.
That's where they didn't really talk about the Super Bowl the past couple of weeks, past 3 weeks.
Well, because Taylor Swift didn't win.
Yeah, it was a missed repeat. It's repeat. Mac McClunk.
Yeah, dude. Did you watch that dunk contest? That was sweet.
I just happened to inadvertently time it so that I wanted to go work out. Was this on? I typically work out. I typically lift on Saturday mornings.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I woke up late. And I wanted to eat Filipino food before they run out of the good stuff. So I went and got Filipino food. I was like, okay, I'll lift.
I like your priorities.
And then I got home and I was like, I'm going to go lift now. And I was like, wait a minute. I think the NBA All-Star cover, not the All-Star game, but the other skills challenges are happening right now. So I got into the gym, which was empty except for one guy who wasn't working out. He just watched the coverage.
That's kind of funny.
I was like, "Fuck! What great timing!" I'm watching. It's the slam dunk contest. I missed like the first two dunks, but I saw all of Mac McClung's dunks.
Yeah, that's all. That's the only person.
I'm lifting.
He was the only one worth watching. The Spurs guy, the guy in the Spurs had a couple of cool dunks, but like his first round was shit. And that was literally the only thing I watched. Oh, no, I think I watched some of the three-point contest.
I didn't watch it. And I don't think I missed anything. I would have watched it had I been home in the gym. But
the dunk contest was cool. And it's a fucking D-League player that won it for the third year in a row.
G-League.
G-League, I mean, yeah.
That guy is what I noticed many years ago with Derrick Rose when he was with the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
Playing the way he plays, I was like, that guy's knees are not going to last. Those are going to give out. And I look the way Mac McClung, 6'2", Mac McClung jumps. He's got maybe I'd say a max of 5 years before.
Yeah, and he's not even in the big leagues yet. He's in the G League. Not.
Well, I'm not going to even be able to play in the G League because his knees are just going to go. Well,
That's what I mean. If you can even get to the NBA, it's not going to be for a very long time.
there's going to be no more cartilage. What's that clicking sound?
Oh, it's my new toy actually. If we want to hop into I Play Nerd, I think I might have shown you this one last week. This it's just a Milwaukee like multi-tool. It's a knife, and then it also has a little screwdriver at the end, screwdriver bit, and it's really useful for work because I'm doing walkthroughs. Sometimes I'm looking at somebody's cabinet and figuring some things out with that. So it's a very useful kind of everyday carry tool to have in my pocket. But my problem is it doesn't have a good like fidget factor. So I'll usually carry this for work, but then all the other times I just got this one, which it's just a like a blade. And it also has, put that away because I'm going to cut myself, a little screwdriver too with a Phillips and a flathead bit. But the fidget factor is so much better.
You're going to hurt yourself with that.
100%. And I knew I got the right one because I had it out and open for about 30 seconds to start doing this, and Ashley was super annoyed already.
Well, I've been hearing that clicking sound for the past 5 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Sorry, yeah, it's that fidget factor. So, all right, I'll put it down because that's got to be annoying.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah, our audio listener, our sister,
our one listener, yeah.
Some static. Like, no,
it's just something to fidget with when I'm on calls. I pull it out of my pocket and start fucking around with it, and it's kind of cool. It's got a cool like carbon fiber print. It's also a smaller form factor than my other one. So yeah. I like it. It's a little fidgety. And it comes in very handy at work. I'm getting packages in, or if I'm, like I said, talking to a customer and we're looking at their data closet and
you want to knife them?
Yeah. Shut up.
Spend more of it.
Right. So yeah, that was my new toy. And then, as we were talking about before we started recording, I got fitted for a suit. I don't know if I have the color on here or not, because you're going to need it anyway. Where did I put that swatch at? Yeah, so this isn't the suit, but it's kind of gray, and we're going to do some white shoes. This is the actual color. I can't remember what it's called, but
gray.
It's like it's kind of a bluish gray. It's really light. It should look good in the setting we're going to be in down in Costa Rica. We're going to give you a code for it this weekend at some point, and you just got to go to the suit place and get measured up. I picked out mostly everything, but you get to pick the lining, so the inner lining of the suit. You get to pick that out, and you can have fun with that. There's some cool ones. I already can't remember.
Is there one that absorbs a lot of sweat?
So they asked me if I wanted to do like a linen suit with like a half lining because it would be cooler, but I was more worried about sweating through the suit. So I went full lining. I didn't go linen because it also is very hard to not wrinkle linen. So went with, I don't know what this material is. It's not wool, because then we'd all be like sweating and itching.
Sweaty pats here. Sweaty.
Yeah. I gotta figure out. Might have to bring some extra like Gold Bond and powder up. But yeah, that's gonna be the color of our suits. And I should have brought up the damn shoes. Because here they are. Well, no, kind of like this, but not these. I don't know if you can see that. We are going with a Cole Haan, the what is it called? Grand Touring Traveler or something like that. I tried to get these, but I couldn't find everybody's size, so that idea went away pretty quickly. Let's see if I can find them. Grand Cross Court Traveler. That's what it was called. Let's see if I can find it. Oh shit. Screwing this up already. No, that's not it here. What the fuck? Men's. Where is it?
I should tell jokes while you look that up.
Yeah, tell a joke.
Let's get canceled. Why did the Mexican take anxiety medicine?
Why did the Mexican take anxiety
It was
medicine?
for his panic attacks. Oh!
Hey! What was the one? I was watching a clip of like Yeah Mad with the original crew.
I love those guys. Yep.
And
Pinnacle.
what was the joke the guy told? Actually, I don't even know if it was with the original crew. I think it was Seth and
That is awesome. He's part of the original, but he's still there.
The guy that's got the craziest laugh ever.
Is it Matt?
Matt.
He laughs at everything.
Yeah.
He's the original.
Oh no, not Matt. The guy that always wears the backwards hat. Maybe it is Matt. Not the drug dealer. The other guy. Is the other guy Matt?
No, Matt always wears the backwards hat, and he laughs at everything.
Okay, yeah, that's who I'm talking about then.
He's the original guy that's still there.
Yeah. Okay.
They're all stars.
He
Are all stars.
I saw him tell a joke that said, how does an altar boy fart? How does an altar boy fart before mass? How does an altar boy fart after mass?
I actually haven't seen that one. I've been watching.
Oh my god!
I watched.
Hilarious.
And now that I know who these guys are, I know each
Oh
one.
god, it's so damn funny.
I watch them again because it's even better.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. But yeah, that joke. Oh, so bad. All right, we need to just go ahead and address it while we're talking about it. This isn't a joke. Thoughts and prayers for Pope Francis, who is
Did he pass away?
still in the hospital. Nope. They have him on non-invasive mechanical ventilation, which he responded well and remains alert. So he's awake. He's responsive. He just can't leave the hospital yet. So hopefully he's heading in the right direction and isn't being called to heaven yet.
We've gone through in my lifetime, I think.
Right? Yeah. I remember
A long one that lasted a long time. And that guy
Pope John Paul.
Wasn't that
Pope John Paul II.
John Paul II was one that was like
I think he was one of the longest serving
5
popes
years or whatever it was.
in history. Yeah, I think he served for I think he's the longest serving pope in history.
And then I think the next guy was a Nazi or something like that.
Or he was German. He wasn't a Nazi. Jeez.
Here's a Nazi.
No, that was Pope Benedict, which, man, I am a believer that you can have regrets in life. Well, there are things that you can look back and say, if I could do that differently, I would, without regretting where you ended up in life, right? for me, one of those things was when I had the opportunity when I was traveling to England all the time. I never really gave myself the opportunity to go to Rome and see Rome and the Vatican. And I actually had thought about trying to go see Christmas Mass, not Christmas Mass, Easter Mass in Rome, or in Vatican City. And I didn't do it, and it's something I wish I would have done, because it ended up being Pope John Paul's last Easter service. So that, I don't know, that would have been a cool one, but kind of squandered it a little bit, which I was young and dumb. I was in my early mid-20s, so we all do things. But yeah, that's one that if I could, I don't regret. I still had a lot of fun, but if I could go back, that's something I would have probably tried harder to make sure I got to go do, as opposed to going out and drinking as much as possible.
Yeah,
with the Europeans.
That's why I did my. Well, no wait.
Right. That exactly.
I'm working at night, so I didn't get to drink that much. But when I switched jobs in my later 20s, then I fucking went party. I went through another party phase that went from my late 20s into my late 30s.
Man, I remember when you guys came out to England and you and I went out, and you somehow ended up at a completely different bar than me, and I had no idea how to find you.
When we went out, we found a place that was going off on a Wednesday night. This is when you're still at work. I was with our sister, and we're just kind of taking the underground everywhere.
Yeah,
it was Gloucester Square in Piccadilly Circus. I was like, where's this fucking going off? And I was like, dude, when you get off work, we're going back here. So me and our sister took the train back to Eton. You got off work, and we went back out there we took the train back down to Gloucester Square in Piccadilly Circus. And that was the first time I got hit on by a gay dude. And that was my early 20s, so I was like all insecure and shit. I was like, oh my god! And it was also a different time. It was like 2005, whatever it was.
Right.
So we were less accepting of that, and I was like, oh my god, you think I'm gay?
I think I was doing that. I was traveling over there. I think the first time I went over was 2004, and then 2004, 05, 06. I moved in 06 to Milwaukee, and then I started doing it again for 07 and 08. So I got to do it for a long time. It was a cool opportunity. There's, like I said, I was young, so there's things I probably would do differently if I had the opportunity to do it again. But I had a great time. So, you live and you learn and all that good stuff. Also, I finally found these damn shoes. Couldn't find them. So that suit color with these shoes, I think is going to look pretty sweet. And these are super comfortable, so when you get a chance to try them on, I think you're going to like the way they feel.
Those are the whitest shoes I've ever seen in my life.
They are so white. They're going to look so good with the suit.
I'm going to call them those are the non-DEI shoes.
No, yeah. You're going to love them, and once the wedding's over, you're probably going to wear them for the rest of the trip, because they're pretty comfortable. They are nice. So that's what we're going to be wearing for the wedding. So a little bit of, not that. Where'd it go? That. And kind of that style. White shirts, no neckties, white shoes. I think it's gonna look pretty cool.
What type of shirt is it?
Just a white shirt, white button-up shirt.
Okay.
I even picked it out for you guys, so everybody's getting the same shirt.
Are all buttons gonna be on?
No.
Oh, really?
I mean, maybe to obviously not the top button. maybe leave one more button underneath that open. I'm wearing a V-neck t-shirt underneath it.
I'll probably do the same.
So I think it'll look good. I'm curious to hear what Dad thinks about the shoes. Because he got his today too. And I made sure to call him because they were just left on the front porch. I'm like, Dad, you need to go open the door and get those because those are important. Also, try them on because if you need a different size, I need to send you a shipping label to return them. And I need to get them returned before I can order another one because I just ordered five pairs of those. There's a little too much on my credit card right now to
Does he need a shipping label
keep
or
buying
just
more.
QR code?
The QR code, yeah. Sorry, you're right.
Does he know how to use a QR code? You just go scan this.
Dad, take a screenshot of this with your. I'm gonna probably just text it to him. Take a screenshot and text it to him, and then tell him go to the UPS store
on your phone. You don't need to print it out. No, don't print it out.
Don't print it out. Just go.
Scan your phone.
take the box with the shoes in it, and then have this open on your phone. Go to the UPS store. Let them scan it, and then leave the shoes with them. That's all you have to do.
If they let you do it at the UPS store, I thought the UPS store was awesome, but now they when I have returns for Amazon, sometimes they throw me over to Whole Foods, which is not as convenient.
Yeah, I've only had that done a couple times, once or twice, where Amazon said I have to take it to Whole Foods. Not a big deal because there's a Whole Foods by my office, so
no, it's convenient then.
I just realized I'm still. Probably don't need to see all my pictures. You probably don't care. But, man, I like these shoes a lot. I think they're going to be cool, and I can wear them all summer long beyond the wedding. So, maybe even wear them to Gene Hackman's funeral.
Ouch.
Original Lex Luthor. Passed away. What was weird was, so it came out that he, his wife, and his dog were all found dead in their house.
It's not carbon monoxide poisoning, from what I just heard.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, the first thing they said was they don't suspect foul play. So then I was just like, carbon monoxide poisoning. Then it's not carbon monoxide poisoning. Well, how can you just rule out not foul play when all three are found deceased? And it's not carbon monoxide poisoning.
We're going to find out some weird shit in the next few weeks about this.
I'm wondering if they just decided...
They did test it already. They said they couldn't find anything. I'm like, well...
They did what? They did an autopsy? Well, I don't think they've done an autopsy yet, have they?
Well, they tested. They determined it's not carbon monoxide poisoning, which means they probably...
Oh, yeah.
...them up. Well, I don't know. Maybe they did some testing around their house.
I mean, he was 95. I have to think it was probably...
His
suicide
wife
by pills?
His wife and his dog?
I don't know. That's the thing that throws me off. I don't know.
His wife was 30 years younger?
Isn't this her?
Yeah, I think she was in her 60s. He's 95.
Arakawa. I don't know what her name is. It's at the top. Betsy Arakawa. That's who it is. She was like 30 years younger than him.
Yeah.
So I haven't read this article. Like I said, we're kind of going off the cuff today, but
yeah, you can tell. We skipped my high-play nerd portion.
Oh yeah, what toys do you have? Speaking of Superman, well, Lex Luthor, but
Lex Luthor.
Give us something, dude, because I showed a toy. I feel like you should.
I'm turning on the lights for this bitch.
Oh shit! Shit! I need to move this over to my big screen. Hang on.
Not only did I find my favorite Simpsons character in a 2.5-inch line, it's Milhouse.
Milhouse!
Holding a squishy.
Put a hand behind him so that it'll focus. Put your hand behind him so it'll focus. Oh, I think it might just be the lighting. We can tell. We see it. Little Milhouse, baby. Little Milhouse.
So I know that I find
Man, I haven't seen a Milhouse toy in a long time.
It was me until I found them last week. But I found the big Millhouse too.
Hey!
Fine. So I got double the Thrill House last weekend. these are freaking cheap figures to buy, which is why I freaking love them.
That's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
My favorite character from The Simpsons. I think I squealed. That's when I found that Target over by the Filipino place. That's when I found that GameStop, and I was just like, GameStop delivered.
Nice.
There's Millhouse on a bike.
I wish my toys were more affordable, because one of my favorite cars of all time is coming back. Speaking of toys, they're bringing back the Honda S2000 in 2026. Wish I could get one and then put a little Millhouse figure in the dash, kind of like the Jeepers do with the little duckies.
I just got Millhouse.
Because that would be cool. Put Millhouse in the dash of this bad boy. Oh, man. This thing looks sweet. It kind of looks like the Supra, though. The front end a little bit. I like Millhouse, though.
I actually had a Millhouse figure that I got in college. Maybe many years ago.
I think it's cool that you found a Millhouse toy.
But through moving to several different apartments, I lost it. I'm a little saddened by that. But I got two new ones. One's really small, one regular size.
It's a little surprising to me that you don't hear of more Millhouse toys, because he was more of a main character than a lot of the toys you think about. Like, maybe not Mr. Burns, but like the bus driver.
Otto. There's a toy.
Who was the drunk guy?
Barney.
The bartender. Mo. Like, I feel like, as far as the series and the cartoon, like, Millhouse was a more prevalent character, but didn't get quite the notoriety in terms of like toys and posters and whatnot, shirts, as some of those other characters. Outside of like the Simpson family, right?
Yeah. He's my favorite.
I don't know.
Hopefully I'll find a raffle with him. Oh shit. Knocked over Millhouse again.
Man, I'm excited for baseball season. I think I might, if Ashley doesn't really care about YouTube TV, I might see if we can just cancel it, and then I can sign up for MLB at Bat so I can watch the Cubs games.
You might be able to get it free through T-Mobile.
Ooh, that's a good call. I need to check on that.
The last time I tried to do that through those some special they had, it was a big hassle for me to sign up, and I just said, the chances I'm going to watch these games are very slim. So I don't feel like going through.
I figured it out because I use it a lot.
Figure how to redeem this code.
Yeah. Speaking of T-Mobile, did you get any of the messages about the Starlink beta?
Nope. I have no idea what that is.
Starlink, it's Elon Musk's satellite internet service. It's really big with people that live out in rural areas, and then
non-black,
like full-time travelers, because you can put it on your RV, or full-time travelers, like if you don't want to like mount it to the RV, you can just there's a kit, and you can just put the antenna. As long as you have clear line of sight to the sky, it'll like twist and turn and spin and angle toward a satellite and give you internet service wherever you are, like in your RV. And they're doing a beta with T-Mobile users. So basically, my phone works kind of like a satellite phone. So if I'm out in the forest, and I have clear line of sight to the sky, I can get Starlink service if I'm in roaming mode or whatever. But the catch is it's only for text messaging. So not for internet service or calls, just text messaging. They're going to eventually do it for calls and internet service also. I think you can even sign up for a plan already if you want, like early bird special type stuff, which I might do because I think it's like $10. But I want to try it first. So next camping trip, I want to get all the way out where I don't have any service, and then try the text messaging. So yeah, I'm on the Starlink beta, which is kind of cool. Yep. You should look it up, see if you can get on it. I don't know if you go anywhere rural enough for it to matter.
Probably not, but I also don't want that fucker getting more of my information.
They have it already, so it is what it is. Well, speaking of, we've been at it for past time, and Elon's probably listening in, wondering if he and his Doge organization is going to fire us. I mean, he can't because we're not getting paid, so probably not. But anyway, I don't know. What else we got today? Do we need to cover anything else before we get into like some closing thoughts?
And rest in peace, Michelle Trachtenberg.
Who's that?
She's an actress. She's on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She was in Eurotrip. They're actually reviving Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so I'm assuming.
I think I saw that.
She's supposed to be part of it since she played Buffy's sister. Might not. Obviously, she's not going to be in it anymore. She was in Eurotrip, though, which is a movie that.
Oh, that. Okay, now I recognize her from Eurotrip. Do you recognize her now? You get to see her boobs in Eurotrip.
No, I don't. She's in a bikini.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. I thought I saw her boobs.
I like how I know that without any question. And I haven't even seen the movie.
I like the fact check right there, by the way. Well done.
I haven't seen the movie in like at least 17, 18 years.
What a great movie.
I want to watch it, though. I'm going to look around. I have that
I'm
DVD
going to look it up.
but I don't know if that DVD works. That DVD is like 18 years old.
I don't have a DVD player anyway, so. All my DVDs are gone. I have no idea where they are.
I got a couple years ago. I got very curious. I knew that discs were physical media was going away, but I wanted to get the last of the top technology. So I got a 4K player and some 4K discs.
Okay,
4K
cool.
Player. I saw I have 2 Blu-ray players, one for each TV. Just because sometimes it's better to just have discs because I love The Office. I don't want to pay for Peacock for a full year, so I bought the DVDs, and I love Community. I bought the DVDs.
Yeah. Yeah, I never owned a Blu-ray player. I mean, I had Blu-ray. Well, I didn't have a Blu-ray, but when I was with a previous significant other, we had a Blu-ray player together, but I didn't actually ever have one by myself.
I got more when they got really cheap.
I can see that.
They're out of production now.
I'm all about streaming, so. Anyway.
The thing about streaming is sometimes your internet goes out.
Oh, that's the worst. Whoa. That's the worst. You have to hope you still have something downloaded from your last from Netflix from your last trip, because that's what you're gonna watch. So you are right on that one. But speaking of trips, it has been one this week. We are past the hour mark. Probably time to start wrapping this up. Before we do, if you wouldn't mind, we'd love it if you would comment, especially if you've never been here before. Like the episode if you would like to support what we're doing. Subscribe to the channel so you can see other episodes. And maybe click that notification bell so you know when our episode is ready for you to play. Right now we are on a Friday night recording schedule, so we release Saturday morning. Something you can listen to while you are running and or working out Saturday morning. Because, this is, or just sitting around, because, but this is motivating shit in the gym. Sorry, I don't know. I'm just going off the cuff today.
I'm actually
just welcoming the heat wave.
I wanted to see how the audio sounded and I didn't really watch it because I was lifting, but I just wanted to hear how the audio went.
Yeah. Well, you got to listen to this one, and we'll make sure we'll keep tweaking things. If you are out there listening to us, i.e., our sister, and hopefully anybody else, if you have any ideas, if you're listening to it and one of us sounds way too quiet compared to the other one, or the music's too loud or not loud enough for the background stuff, let us know, especially if you have any ideas on how we can tweak it. We want to get better at this and make it more not only entertaining but consumable for you guys. If you can't hear us, then what are we doing? Anyway, closing thoughts. Lead us out, bruh.
Let's Can I get canceled again? What else? What jokes I got?
Can you get canceled again?
I won't go. I hit on Mexicans. I don't want to even it out. I'll say another one next week. I'll attack another group. But hell, let's just be international and not become the new '80s Russia or the '90s Iraq.
I'm with that.
Comrade presidents.
Yeah, let's try.
Vice presidents. Stop sucking that Putin dick.
Let's strive to get to a place where we're not so damn scared of getting involved because of potential liabilities. You know, how many people don't?
We're not attacking the nicest country that's out there, friends to the north of Canada.
Yeah,
and they're like, just fucking become a state. We're gonna increase tariffs, America. Dude, you know what tariffs fucking do? We have to go through tariffs again.
We're not doing it. Can get a little political there, bro.
Yeah.
But let's just
fuck those guys. We always get political. We talk if you mention Doge.
I know. I'm trying to, and I've been really working hard to make sure.
So I'd say fuck them.
I've avoided all the stuff like.
Don't be dicks out there.
What?
Don't be dicks out there.
You were popping in the mic because you're holding it so close and yelling.
I'm Actua this shit.
Actua.
Don't be dicks out there.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to agree with everything, guys. We don't all have to agree. It'd be pretty boring if we just agreed on everything, but we can do it all. We can do all of it respectfully. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Dicks out there.
I don't mind being a dick. Especially if you drive slow in the left lane. I am going to be a dick. If you're driving slow in the left lane and you just don't want to get out of the way, don't be mad when I go past you on the right side. Anyway, I think it's about time to call it. Like I said, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you have any ideas that you'd like to submit more anonymously or just not through the comments, hit us up in an email. GAJpodcast@gmail.com. That is where we are going to call it, folks. We are going to queue up some music right now. That'll get us signed out of here. I'm going to let Alex throw something at the screen. I'm going to hold up my hang loose signs, and we will look forward to seeing you guys next week. What do you got? Boom!
Here's more.
One more. Millhouse. Millhouse out. See you guys.
Okay.